And finally,
isn't it ever enough?
Are you tired of hearing this? I am. Ladies, I hear it from you every time there's some Clinton-esque sex scandal. Tiger Woods, Charlie Sheen, Jesse James, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and most recently, Anthony Weiner. Isn't it enough that these guys already had beautiful wives that millions of women adored and millions of men wanted to be with? The short answer, ladies, is no. The long answer is yes. More on that in a minute, but first, let's just get the cold, hard facts out of the way. Ladies, look, men instinctively want to have sex with as many beautiful women as possible. It's genetic. It is what it is, okay? I think most of you know this, but are unwilling to accept it. But hang on to your mares. I'm not done yet with the tough talk. Men aren't the only ones for whom it isn't enough. Come on, admit it, ladies. During your club-going days, you routinely flirted, danced, and sometimes even made out with several guys in the same night. Some of you went home with one guy on a Friday night and another guy on a Saturday night. Some of you went home with a guy one night and then went home to your boyfriends or husbands in the same night. Okay, maybe you weren't a party girl. Even still, some of you good girls in happy, committed relationships have gotten carried away in the moment with a hot guy. You thought you'd never be unfaithful. You were judgmental of those who were until it happened to you. Some of you willfully cast discretion aside for a fling, out of revenge or just plain boredom. I have a female friend whom I've known for many years. She is a major beauty pageant winner, a respected member of her community, a church-going wife, and mother of 3. And yet, when she ran into her first boyfriend a few years ago, not me, by the way, she couldn't resist the temptation to have sex with him, for old time's sake. Guess what she did afterward? She went home and had the most passionate sex with her husband that she'd had in years. I asked her if she felt guilty about the fling. She said, oddly, no. I happened to be reading a book at the time called Sperm Wars: Infidelity, Sexual Conflict, and Other Bedroom Matters, in which evolutionary biologist Robin Baker posits that women are biologically programmed to set up competitions between men. These often take the form of jealous rivalries amongst suitors, but they also take place in the uterus. And what queen doesn't relish a good joust, both in and out of the womb? According to Baker, women are more prone to affairs when they are ovulating. They are instinctively driven during these fertile periods to acquire seed from the most dominant farmers in their vicinity. The farmers they married probably had the best tractors available at the time, but maybe, let's say, those farmers haven't properly maintained their equipment, and several other farmers nearby now have better tractors. As a result, Baker says, 10% of our fathers are not who we think they are. Think about that. 10% of us were fathered by the milkman or the tennis coach, or worse yet, a senator. So, isn't it ever enough? Can a man and a woman find sexual satisfaction exclusively with each other? Yes, as long as both partners remember that the dance of love doesn't stop after commitment. Men will be men, and women will be women. Men will always be drawn to a variety of women, and women will always test their men. I've worked in the service industry for many years. If I received $1 every time a woman flirted with me in front of her date, I could afford to take a woman out and watch her flirt with a valet. Meanwhile, here's my advice, ladies. Keep dating your man, no matter how long you've been together. Keep doing the things that attracted him in the first place. Feel free to tease him, test him, even make him jealous. Go all party girl on him every once in a while. Just make sure he knows that you mean it playfully, not punitively. And lastly, don't blame or punish him for being attracted to other women. Take solace in knowing that you succeeded where other women failed. You got him to commit. If he's broken that commitment, then yes, he deserves to be spanked. And who knows, he might even enjoy that.